apart for Total Richardson. No matter what language you speak, we got you covered. We talk safe.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to do a reaction video to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful video. Greetings, 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 Jumbo Mumbo Familia Angu. This is Eli, and my channel is called Eli-Ben-Eli. And let me briefly play my little flute. This is one of the best flutes that I've made. It has a beautiful sound. Well, you want to know something? I'm not going to take that out. It sounded wretched. Sometimes my flute playing sounds good, sometimes it doesn't. I wanted to make a video about the situation concerning I and Mara, and kudos to Untrending for making an excellent video. Even bigger kudos to African Dominicana. She's from the Dominican Republic. She's Dominican. And I happen to be Dominican. So currently we have 3 reactors that are Dominicans. We have Africans, Dominican, and we have, and I don't know whether he likes being identified this way, but King of Travel, and we have me. So at least we have 2 big famous YouTuber reactors who are from the Dominican Republic. That's really kind of nice. On that same subject, currently my membership count is, I believe, something like 261. It may be less, it may be more, I'm not sure. But folks, we're making wonderful progress. I thank each and every one of you who is contributing, by subscribing, who makes comments, who likes, dislikes. Please, if you haven't done so, subscribe to this channel. If you haven't done so, please like this video and help me to build this channel. This is something that God is allowing you and me to build up. I have had very generous and kind-hearted reactors who have made nice remarks about my channel and everything, and this is one of the many reasons that I have such a high love and respect for the reactors. It's not only that what they do is entertaining. They support each other. Reactors support each other. And my attitude is I'm loving the reactor community. Currently something is, that's going on, which if Mara had the sense of a little animal in the forest, he would be running for his life. In the jungle, in the forest, sometimes a deer, let's say, or an antelope will hear the tiniest of sound. It'll raise his head and look. A little more sound, and it runs. Mara is in danger. Paulina, the Polish girl that he brought to the United States, is making a very, very dangerous allegation. She's saying that when she was 16, Mara met her at a party. 10 seconds after he meets her, he takes He takes her hand and he puts it on his privates. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Now, that in and of itself is not, it's obviously considered a sex crime here in the United States. What takes it to a level, and I don't think anybody has recognized this, what takes it to a very dangerous level is that Mara spent $1,000. Nobody's denying that. 1,000 USD in order to fly this girl to the United States. And what does he do when he brings her here? He proceeds to pressure her for purposes of engaging in sexual activities. That, my friend, is very dangerous. Okay, and I'll tell you why. He flew her across a national border in order to bring her here. He could conceivably be accused of international sex trafficking. Okay? If Mara had any sense, if Mara has any friends that he listens to, someone needs to tell him, listen, abort this vacation, pack up your stuff, and go home. Okay? You do not want to end up in Rikers Island prison. Rikers Island jail. It is one of the most notorious jails in the United States. All kinds of horrible things happen to men, especially frail men like Marwa. This, folks, I'm telling you, it does not get any more serious than this. Marwa needs to get his behind out of the United States. There are too many serious accusations being flying in the air on the streets of YouTube. People are saying that apparently Ivan got into a confrontation with him, not because of what people were saying. It wasn't that he stole the girl from him. Ivan is coming off in a heroic light. Ivan is coming off in a light that he was not happy to see this girl getting sexually pressured. And he chose to protect her and he chose to look out for her against Mara. And quite frankly, Mara is coming off as being a sexual predator and a psychopath. Who in the who in the name of everything good meets a girl and 10 seconds later he has his hand, takes her hand and puts it on his thing? I mean, it's like, Mara, have some class about you. And then she said something that it embarrassed me to hear. I actually feel sorry for my brother. She says that Marwa has no game, that he always wears the same clothes, and apparently he has a body odor issue, that he smells. That last part was really, really sad. I know that there are a lot of Africans who, when they come to the United States or when they're traveling in Europe, they maintain that something that is incredibly smart. I don't know whether it's true or not, but they say that deodorants contain aluminum molecules that penetrate the skin and cause cancer. So they do not like wearing Western style deodorant. And, there's a thing called alum stones, which are a naturally occurring salt, which if you dip in water and you rub in your underarm, works as an excellent, body odor suppressor. You can also take a half a lemon and squeeze it and rub the lemon juice in your armpits. Again, it gets rid of the body odor. To me, I have known people, and I'm not even going to say the nationality because I love my East Africans, but I have known people that came here. And, Kenyans are the cleanest people that I have ever met. But some of them do have a, because of the fact that they don't like using American deodorants, they do have a little problem. And you tell them about lemon juice, you tell them about alum stones, you tell them about wearing scented bath soaps. But it just shames me to hear this thing about Mara, that because one of the things that I have always wondered was how how does that blue jacket smell? He always wears it, and apparently he wears the same clothes over and over, and may not be using anything to freshen his body. So apparently he seems to stink, and it's kind of sad that people are so taken with his stardom and the fact that he's so famous that nobody's telling him King Maura the first of Nyabohanset, Emperor of Abyssinia. My brother, put down some deodorant. You smell like a homeless bum. You behave like a bum. Invest in a little bit. You don't like wearing American deodorants? Invest in some Muslim scented oils and put it on your body. It is embarrassing to hear that the king of Nyabohanse, the emperor of Issbania, is going around stinking like if he's from the gutter in Brooklyn. It makes me want to. There's a part of me that makes me feel so ashamed for Mara. But in the meantime, and I'm talking as a former. I used to do. There was a time in my life in which I was a trial lawyer. I am telling Marwa, okay, discretion is a better part of valor. Pack up your belongings, book the next flight that you can to any country that you can get into, and get the heck out of there. You and your sister already have the reputation of being international scammers. Now apparently they're trying to hang a label around your neck that you are a sexual predator. All of that nonsense about passport bros, you should not have put on the air. I explained it to people on the internet that the whole thing about passport bros is kind of like an organization, or a loosely labeled group of people that engage in predatory sexual behavior and rely on their passport to be able to, because they have a strong passport, they can quickly escape a country when ugliness of this kind begins to arise. You're in the United States of America, okay? Even though that passport might, or American passport might protect you overseas, you don't even have one, okay? And they do not play about sex crimes in this country. And to complicate it even more, you are a black man, you are an African, and you are being accused of sexually preying on a white woman, a blonde, blue-eyed white woman. Don't believe everything that you hear. This country hasn't changed in a lot of ways. You do not know the danger that you are in. Okay? Use your head, book an airline ticket, and get yourself out of America as quickly as possible. Okay? Having said all of that, I know that you will not be paying any attention, and maybe nothing bad will happen. But if, God forbid, that girl pursues sex charges against you and tries to bring a civil suit for damages or sexual harassment or sexual abuse against you, you will have the nightmare of your life if you're taken to Rikers Island. And anybody accused of committing a crime in New York City, okay, is likely to end up in Rikers Island. if you are in the Washington, D.C. area or within Washington itself, the prisons or the jails of Washington, D.C. are probably as bad or even worse than Rikers Island. The only reason that they don't have a bigger reputation is because the District of Columbia is very small. You're in Montgomery County, okay? I don't know where you would end up, but trust me, American jails, American prisons are no joke, okay? And you're in Montgomery County, you are in the south of the United States. There was a time when a black man could get basically lynched for even looking at a white woman. Look up the story of Emmett Till, okay? Now, people make believe that America has become so progressive and everything. You know, it may be a lynching is not going to happen in this day and age, but Allah help you if you end up in Southern jail accused of sexually abusing a Mzungu or committing a sex crime against a Mzungu. If you have any kind of common sense, this is the time that this might be the beginning of the end of your career as a traveler. Get yourself back to Kenya, where at least you'll have some sort of justice if anything happens by virtue of the fact that you're a national. You know, whether you see it or not, you are in a lot of danger in the United States at the moment. Please, everybody, once again, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Please help me to build my number of subscribers. It'll do me good in a lot of ways, you know, and I really, really hope that all of you have a wonderful day. And please, if you're somebody that Marwa listens to, counsel him. He's in a lot of danger. The United States is not a good place for him to be right now. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.